So I've been really impressed with your newsroom. The multi-platform, that's the way the industry is going. Everybody here is super keen, which is one of the most important things, and very organised and very calm. So I've been impressed by the level of preparation, of organisation. Everybody here has clearly got lots of ideas, and yeah, I think we've all got really exciting times ahead for sure. Everybody seems to sort of really know their subject, and the good thing is you're all moving around. I think that's the most important thing of all. Lots of courses focus on specific things, so people don't tend to get a flavour of everything. But here, it seems that you are also getting a realistic approach and the right idea of what actually happens out there in the industry, which sets you up for exciting times ahead. I was in this position 10 or 11 years ago, so I remember exactly what it was like being a student about to embark on my future career. In some ways that was really scary, the unknown, not quite knowing what it was like out there. And when I was in that position at Falmouth, where I did my postgrad, I was always wanting to hear from people who had the job that I wanted, people who knew what it was like to be out there being a journalist. So I thought today actually it'd be good to meet some young people who are eager, who are keen, and who might be interested to hear what I have to say about my job.
Great.
I have been impressed far more than I ever expected to be. I think your programme is incredibly slick, the content was excellent, there's a lovely shift in tone from beginning to end, really strong top stories, a lovely middle, good sport, and then, a cracking and finally story. It's everything the viewer would expect from a good bulletin. And also I think you felt quite urban, you felt contemporary, you felt relevant, and they're very difficult things to convey in a single bulletin. And I've had everything I'd expect from a news bulletin today. Everything's been done well. Any criticisms I made were minor ones, little pointers to people like to move on a piece to camera or to think a bit more about scripting. But then you did other things like graphic sequences that would have had a place on regional or even national television. The thought, the creativity, the imagination, and that's what's really exciting, that these brains are going to go out there into the world of journalism and hopefully make their mark. I honestly feel that. There were pieces that were really strong, the content was good, the delivery was really good, and scripting was excellent as well. I think the next step is the hardest. I think you build your confidence when you're on courses like this, but actually it's then being brave enough to step out there, to send those emails to people, send out show reels and CVs, and never take no for an answer. I remember writing letters off to Meridian, they never even wrote back. Every newspaper, I just hassled everybody, and very rarely got a response, but you keep going until you do. And interestingly, the national programmes I worked on were the ones I did get responses from almost straight away. So don't be afraid, go up there to the big guys and knock on their door. As soon as I walked through the door, I could feel the attitude of the students. There is a vibe of positivity. I think that goes a long way. Everybody is very committed, and you can tell that from your output. It worked. People work together well as a team. I think that's because you have built in that confidence for people to be able to work to their best, to try different things, to experiment in their styles of scripting, of packaging, editing, filming, all those things that you need to get your skills really you need to hone in those skills, and people have obviously done that, and you're getting results from them. And I think the next step, which I did say is the most scary one because it's the unknown, but actually it's very exciting for the young people here. I work day in, day out in news. That's the environment I'm used to, but actually to see what you do with features I thought was excellent. It's also what an audience now expects. I think with social media and the kind of television people are watching, to have the sort of softer stuff, the features, is what people really enjoy watching and looking into in their downtime.